Hey guys, Joe here from 3PM 151, and today we have Susan who topped locals for us. We had about 8 to 9, maybe 9 people locals today, so it was pretty nice. What deck were you running today?
Today I was running my Arceus Espeon deck.
Alright.
So if you want, I could show it to you guys right now.
Yeah, sounds good. What was your most toughest matchup, you'd say?
My tough matchup was versus the Rayquaza they had today. It was a lot of non-Vs and one prize Pokemon, and not much energy on their side of the board. So it was quite difficult.
The Lost Box Rayquaza?
The Lost Box Rayquaza was not my favorite to go against.
Okay, well, we'll definitely get into the deck and we'll definitely see why that is. Let's see.
Sounds good. So, I run first is my Arceus and Arceus VSTAR in a 4-3 setup. It's huge for my first start of the game, setup of everything else. Plus, it doesn't hurt that it's a heavy hitter as well. So for just anyone, it just knocks off a lot of damage. Very common card most days now. The next is my 3 and 2 setup of my Espeons. I use the VMAX ones because it helps with make sure there is no stats effects happening to my board, especially the damage counters that are put on it. Also for the Max Mindstorm, which especially with the new formats and everything, with the more energy on the other side of the board, the harder it hits. So it's very nice.
Yeah, I think it's a Lugia Killer for the format.
Yeah, it's very nasty to go against if you're not careful with your energies. Then, of course, you gotta run your Radiant Ninja, because you just gotta get through your deck as much as you can. And sometimes if I need to set up more for my Arceus, I need more time to put energy on it, I have a Milk Tank. Though it did not come in handy at all today. It was very detrimental that was there. But you win some, you lose some, right?
Exactly.
Then for supporters, I'm running 3 Coloris, 3 Marnies, 2 Serena, a Boss, and a Clara.
Okay. Was there any card that you feel like could get cut, or was there a card that you feel like was very underwhelming, or was it just a perfect ratio?
Usually I love this ratio, but today in the setups I was going against, the Clara and the Marnies were not as helpful as I wanted them to be. I was able to turbo through my deck quite a bit with Cloris, and I was able to even snipe someone with Boss's orders, but the Marnies, as always, were my saves, but the Clara was not as big as it used to be for me.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
And I guess we got the trainers next.
Yep, you got the items, which is 3 Quick Balls, 2 Ultra, an Evolution Incense, 4 Fog Crystals, 4 Trekking Shoes, 2 Choice Belts, Air Balloon, 2 Switches, and an Ordinary Rod.
Sounds good. I see you have, a lot of searching up top, and then you have a lot of, speedy supporters for the bottom, I see. Is there a card that you felt like was underwhelming or very underrated card that was very helpful for a lot of matchups?
A lot of my matchups, I relied a lot on the Trekking Shoes. It helped me just get through a lot of these things. Fog Crystals I rely heavily on to either get out the energy or even just an Espeon out there. One of my favorite things to do now is to use a Choice Belt to counteract the double colors Turbo. That it just changes, so instead of a negative 20, it's now plus 10 with it. So I love pairing those up together.
Sounds good. Looks good.
And then I run only 2 stadiums, which is just my training courts.
All right.
It's a great combo between the Radiant Greninja and the training court, where you just keep cycling that in each turn. Plus, it kind of helps when you have Patch at the Peak and you need to knock that out.
Yeah, it's also, I think you hit it right on the head. The Greninja and training court, it's basically a free draw too to start your turn.
Yeah.
Basically a free pot of greed for those who play Yu-Gi-Oh, which is a banned card. Basically just, hey, play this card, draw 2. You don't have to play this card. You just use an ability, call it a day. So
yeah,
definitely a great thing. And Path, does stop Path. So
Yeah, it's a huge help for me right there.
but I also like how your deck isn't also hurt by path too much.
No, as long as I can get my Arceus VSTAR ability off,
Yep.
I'm fine with Pack being on there. That's the reason why I only have 2 training courts. I don't need to keep using it. As long as I get that VSTAR ability out, get what I need out there, I'm set then.
Sounds good. The energies.
So I run with a total of 11 energies, basic energies, doing, where's my other one?
I think we cut one at the beginning.
We did. So it's only 10 energies this time. I'm so sorry. I changed this one today, guys. I'm sorry. But 10 energies, 7 psychic, 3 water, and then I have the double turbo to energy for 4, just so I could get that Arceus started as soon as possible.
I know with the water, it's used for the Greninja ability or Greninja's attack and stuff like that. Did you see that come in play today at any point?
I was really close to. It's actually when I had to decide between keeping my Arceus in or switching it out for my Radiant Greninja. But when I drew my first card, it was the boss's order, and so I was able to snipe that last card and got me the win right there, which was a really big one for me. So
Okay, but it was an option that you easily could have used throughout.
Oh
the
yeah,
game.
like it was right there. Honestly, if I did not have that luck of the draw, heart of the cards right there, that's what I had to go with.
All right, so Arceus
Espeon.
such a pretty good deck. Lugia Killer, I would say. You know, great job, me top. Is there anything you want to say, or is there any piece of advice you could give anyone?
I'd say just keep tweaking it if it doesn't work for you. I just tweaked it before the tournaments, and luckily it worked out for me. But finding the supporters that help you like solve your own issues is a really big thing, and the consistency and starting to realize it's bigger and bigger of an issue. That with my deck, that sometimes I don't think I need some of these cards, and even now I might just go in and just switch some of these back up and everything. But just have it where you can rely on yourself, but also have it where, oh, I see that my opponent has like 10 energies out. That's going to be 600 damage right there, so...
So confidence in what you're doing and staying true to yourself. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, guys. This has been Joe from 3PM51.
And this is Susan.
Peace.